Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the King Not Queen podcast. My name is Yana, and I am your host. So, what's up, y'all? It's been the usual time. I don't know why I'm saying it's like it's a long time. But actually, yeah, I don't know if you could tell. Audio's a little sketchy today. I decided not to use my mic because it's been giving me a lot of problems. So, excuse me. I think I might get a new microphone. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah. So I'm currently using headphones. So just like headphone warning. If I'm yelling, it will probably be louder than it usually is. And I'm also just trying like not to move so like it doesn't make that much noise, but whatever. So yeah, just started my weekly recap. I'm currently filming this on a Wednesday, less than 24 hours before this podcast needs to go up. Like it literally is going up in 6 hours. And I'm filming it right now, which is not okay. I don't know why I didn't film it yesterday. Not sure why I didn't film it on Monday when I had the legit whole day off, but whatever. Again, whatever. That's just the theme today. But yeah, so just if it seems like I'm rushing, I probably am. I was going to just totally neglect this episode, but I really want to stick to that schedule. So yeah, why can I have this much commitment to like whatever. Anyways, so my weekly recap. So I have too much friendship bracelet string. Like if we're talking woman to woman, man to man, anybody to anybody, I have too much. And you know the whole Etsy shop, I'm still pondering that idea. Not really sure what I want to do with that, but whatever. So I had too much string. So I decided that I wanted to start embroidering stuff. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I'm trying to start embroidering stuff. And I got 2 embroidery wheels. I didn't even need to get any more string. I have a plethora of string, like too much. And I got all the needles, and I got a bunch of like hats and stuff, and I'm gonna start doing that. It's actually really fun. I've done a hat, like a beanie so far, and it has a lemon on it. I'm wearing it right now. And I've done like a crown on the back of like a snapback. It's part of my Halloween costume as well. One of them. And then I've done a shirt. Sorry, I've done a sweatshirt. It's a sweatshirt I don't really wear, so if I mess it up, who cares? But it was like a champion sweater, and I want to do like a Billie Eilish like blouse thing. And I did like a hanging one. If you've ever seen, you know, Billie Eilish's logo. It's like a thing that's on the bathroom, but the head is like to the side and the shoulders are to the side. But I put that on there. It's like hanging from the C, from the champion logo. So it's really not that good. I didn't pull the string tight enough, which is very aggravating, but I can literally just pull the whole thing out if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to, because I'm okay. But yeah, I started doing that. And then also I'm doing college things. It's kind of stressful. I'm a little scared. I feel like I'm like so behind. Like I don't know. It's just it's a lot. It's a lot. And I just can't wait for the process to be over, but it's not gonna be over anytime soon. So we just gotta roll with the punches. But yeah, that's what's been going on in the past week. I've also developed an addiction to Reese's cups. I had one and I was like, I forgot how good these like slap. So I bought like the Halloween bag because it was $1.99 at my job, and it came with like a lot, and I ate the whole thing in less than a week. And I also got cookies, so like Chips Ahoy Chewies, right? So I have a sound phobia. If you know me, I have a very triggering sound phobia, phonophobia, and I just hate sounds that grinding sounds, rubbing sounds really just bother me. Okay, so I just had to do something real quick. But okay, so yeah, it's just very triggering, like rubbing, like sounds just like that. So I hate very hard cookies because it makes a weird crunching sound in my mouth and it makes me like shrivel up. So I only like chewy cookies. So I always get the Chips Ahoy Chewies. And I saw that they made Chips Ahoy Chewies with Reese's Cups. So I decided to buy those. And they're currently almost gone. I've eaten almost a whole pack, and it's been 2 days because I got them on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's been 3 days. The whole thing's almost gone. I know. I'm sorry. I know nobody had faith in me because I have a problem, but yeah. So and I don't think I'll get tired of them. I don't know when I'll get tired of them, but for right now, I'm on a full addiction, and it's not okay. But the chocolate lover ones for the Reese's Cups hit so different. There's more chocolate. I don't even know how to describe it, but it is so good. Just like it was so good. me talking about Reese's Cups for 5 minutes straight. Anyways, but yeah, so on to my TV show review for this week. It's not a bad TV show. It's possibly quite the best TV show I've watched this entire year. It's called Julie and the Phantoms, living like it's now or never. So good. Kenny Ortega has done it again. He has struck gold with this one. I don't know what it is about Kenny Ortega. He is possibly one of the best directors just ever. He's up there with Quentin Tarantino. He's up there with M. Night Shyamalan. He's up there with Christopher Nolan. He may have directed all 3 High School Musical movies, but he's still up there. Like, he did that. He came, conquered, left, came back again with another series, left, came back, and is doing this. Oh, no. Kenny Ortega is a king. And if you're listening to this, Kenny, cast me for season 2. But anyways, the show was so good. And then Charlie Gillespie, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. He plays Luke in the show. Best character, so just good. Best character in the show, if you know what I mean. Jeremy Shada, I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, who also voices Finn in Adventure Time, Mr. Student Body President, in Ridiculous, why is it keeping Incredible Crew? Because it was stupid Nick Cannon, but whatever. In that, he's also like a voice for another character. I've seen him before. I went to Comic-Con and I seen him. It was pretty cool, and he it was just cool, whatever. It's just kind of like I was in the same room as Reggie, but whatever. And then the guy from 100 Things to Do Before High School, like, it was a good cast. I ain't finna fret. But and then the girl Julie, Madison Reyes, I think. She has the best voice I don't know, like, she's so powerful. Her voice is so good. She needs to make her own music because she got a good voice. And her and Charlie together, oh my goodness, their voices are so good. They even wrote a song for the show that they danced to. Oh, so good. I can't, there's no other words than just so good, because it just is so good. And I was hating on it. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the first episode one night, and it was probably just because I was tired, but I watched the first episode and I was like, nah, this is garbage. This is garbage. One of my favorite songs is in the first episode, and I called that episode Garbage? Garbage? I came back to it. I was like, let me just watch the second episode. Hooked. Watch the whole thing in one day. Like, it is so good. And I know Kenny Ortega did not want this show for kids. This show it's advertised as for kids. She's wearing a tutu, she's singing songs, blah blah blah, but this show is not for kids. This show has so much hidden meaning, so much just stuff that's just not for kids, like, not in an inappropriate way, but like so much stuff that's just not for kids, that it just hits so different for anybody who watches it. It's just so good. But I'm having like burping problems. Some of my favorite songs. Let me go here. First song, Now or Never. Hits so different. Reminds me of 5 Seconds of Summer. Luke's voice in it, so good. Reggie's voice in it, so good. Alex's voice in it, so good. The other guy, he can go somewhere else. Bobby, because you stole all of Luke's songs, trying to claim it for your own, such a liar, blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna go at you. But that song hits so different. Drums hit so different. Guitar hits so different. Bass hits so different. Whole song. The like quote unquote music video that goes with that song, so different, so good. You can tell that they were like putting their all into it. Maybe my only critique of the show is that they didn't do live vocals, but that's so rare to do live vocals. Like, the only show I know that did live vocals was High School Musical, the series. They're the only ones I know who did the whole shenanigans with live vocals, and that's why it was also so good. But this show did the pre-recorded vocals in a way that was still good. Number 2, Edge of Great. Such a great song. Only critique is that Luke's guitar riff isn't in it, because it's almost like empty without the guitars. And that was this is why he's such a good actor and why it was such a good show. He came up with the guitar riff on his own because he didn't just want to stand there and watch her. He wanted to let her know how he felt, and he did it in song. Like, where are these men? Where are these men? They only exist in Kenny Ortega movies. I swear on my life, only exist in Kenny Ortega movies. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation. No one's ready for that conversation. I'll move on. My other favorite song, Unsaid Emily. I was bawling my eyes out. I was bawling them out. I was on the couch crying for 30 minutes. The whole episode, because it was so moving. Every single time I listen to that song, all I do is picture the scene from the show. It is that good, where I can just encapsulate his emotion. I can see him. The way he pronounces the words are so good. And I'm learning to play it on my ukulele, which is the best, because now I can sing it whenever I want to, because we just out here like that. And then I feel those are my top 3 songs right now. I know that I'll definitely go back to that soundtrack and find 3 other ones when I get tired of those ones. But for right now, I can listen to those 3 on a loop for an hour, even more. I listen to Now or Never and Unsaid Emily on a loop like 10 times. Like, it just doesn't get old. It's like, once I get done with Now or Never, I go back to Unsaid Emily. Once Unsaid Emily's over, I'm like, dang, I want to hear Now or Never again. It just keeps going back and forth. It's just so good. It's just so good. 11 out of 10. I hope they get a next season. Netflix, please don't be trash like you did when you canceled The Society, when you canceled Everything Stinks, and when you canceled I'm Not Okay With This. Don't be trash like that. You know Julie and the Phantoms was good. You know it was good. You do. Okay. So, my artist spotlight this week, it's the voice crack for me. But I'm also on Julie and the Phantoms TikTok, which is really funny, but whatever. So, my artist spotlight this week goes to, I got 3 people. So, One Republic, everybody knows who One Republic is. You know, fun fact, really, really sad fact. I'm just kidding. It was a pretty cool fact. I saw them in concert. It wasn't like a just One Republic concert, but it was like a music fest kind of thing. And I saw them, and I don't remember if they performed this song or not, but it's the song All the Right Moves. This song slaps severely. Oh, my headphone just fell out. This song slaps severely. It is so good. It's the violins, it's the drum, it's the guitar, it's everything. It's so good. Ryan Tedder, I think that's how I say his last name. Ryan Tedder is a god when it comes to producing, writing, all the stuff. He is so good at it. But that song hits so different. I also learned how to play. It's so basic too. If you play an instrument, it's so basic too. On my ukulele, it's A minor, G, C, F. So easy to play. And like it's so good. The roots of the song are so basic, but what it's talking about and how it's arranged and all the like harmonies and blah, 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 so good. It's so good. It slaps so hard. It's so good. Especially like when you crank that up, ooh, I will never get tired of that song. And the reason why I refound it again is because there's these things on Sunday mornings, at least like just on my radio station, where they do the acoustic sunrise, and that was one of the songs. I've been hearing it 2 Sundays in a row. 2 Sundays. And I was like, what is this song? Because I really like it. And I was like, it just sounds so familiar, but I just don't remember. There's actual spit coming out of my mouth right now for how fast I'm talking, but whatever. And I kept hearing it, and I was like, okay, what's this song? And I asked Siri, and he told me, and I was like, okay. And then I started listening to it, and I can't get over it now. And then another song is, I can't say this word because it is a swear word, but it's called Bubblegum B. You can go from there. And it's by Marina and the Diamonds. The reason why I found this song, shocker, TikTok, and the remix on TikTok is way better than the actual song, because it just adds like a trap beat to it, that I really like. But really, that song is classic, like punk, pop, rock, if that makes sense. It's so poppy and like Marina and the Diamonds-y, blah blah blah, but it's so like punk, like undertones, and like her voice so good. It's like, also again, the harmonies so good. I'm trying to learn how to play that song as well on my ukulele, but I can't find any easy chords to do, so And then my last one is Zayn. So again, this is from TikTok. I always knew about this song. It was already downloaded like on my phone, Dusk Till Dawn with Sia, but I've never I feel like I already talked about this. If I did, I'm so sorry, but oh my goodness, now I can like up and close hear my burps, and it's not okay, but his solo version of Dusk Till Dawn slap. I keep saying slap severely, but it really does. It is so good. It is so good. And his high notes, oh my goodness. His like voice, you can tell like where he's trying to do harmonies with Sia, but him alone, so excellent. Like, it's excellent. That is like, if you were to play a song that represents excellence, that song is so good. And he puts like this like wavy thing, I don't know how he does it, and he is so underrated. Like, he really is so underrated. And like, I'm even calling myself out for not appreciating him enough, because he has like the voice of an angel, and nobody talks about it just because like his songs aren't on the radio. But because Harry's doing, but let me not. But that's all I gotta say about Zayn. That song slaps, and it's not on Apple Music, so I have to I listen to it on YouTube when I get the chance. But I listen to it like while I'm doing like schoolwork and stuff. It's so good, and it's so good. Like, I can't. But yeah, I have 5 more minutes left of this podcast today. I really don't know what else to talk about. I know that there was literally like, and not me just talking random stuff, but there was, oh no, I want to talk about Halloween stuff. So I filmed a Halloween makeup not tutorial, it was more like a challenge thing on Sunday night, and I did like a, Avani, clown girl, clown check. I recreated one of her clown looks, which in retrospect, in hindsight bias, it wasn't as good as I thought. Okay, the pictures came out phenomenal. It's just, it was supposed to be stars on my face, and they look like Christmas trees or just triangles because I didn't make the stars correct, but it's kind of aggravating. It's like really hard to look at when you know it's supposed to be a star and it looks like a triangle, but I try to move on from that because it makes me angry. But the pictures came out so good. I'm so excited to post on my Instagram. I feel like I'm going to be judged, but I feel like people are going to laugh at me, but I am in love with the pictures, so I'm going to post them. But I'm trying to do like a Halloween thing every week, but by the looks of it, I ain't getting this video edited. I don't know when I'm going to edit this monster of a video, but it's literally 30 minutes long. And in my editing software on my computer, decided that she don't want to work anymore. So my whole transition to better editing is just not happening. So I have to go back to my phone, which I'm not mad at you, phone. You've held me together for 3 years, so I should be good. And I'm also planning out my Halloween costume. So currently I have 1, 2, 3, and what is that other one? Oh, 4. Right now, I do have 5. I have 4 very solid ones. I don't want to say them yet, but I have 4 very solid ones. It's just number 5 that I'm worried about because I've already done it before, but I haven't stepped up and done it like how I want to do it this year, if that sentence makes any sense. But I have everything planned out. Strangely, I'm dressing up as all males this year, which I feel like is a little bit toxic, that the only Halloween costume I can dress up as is a man. But that's literally my own choice. That's my own fault. I made my own choice to do that. But yeah, I have those costumes out, and I'm planning to a whole photo shoot every single day for each costume, and have like a little cute little caption for every single costume. I'm so excited to film this video. Every year I do like a Halloween costumes video, and this year I'm trying to do it like a little bit different, like a whole weekly thing, since I'm not at school. If I was at school, this video would be so fun. I would totally like sneak in the bathroom and film the video if I was at school, because this video, it would be so fun just wearing Halloween costumes every day to school. But that's where I'm at. So we're just gonna close it up there. Sorry if I was just speaking fast today. I don't know what's up with me. What did I eat that was just like made me so hyper? I really don't know. Maybe it's just that because I like the format of just talking to myself. But goodness, that is actually sad. But that's it for today's podcast, guys. If you liked it, please give it a good review in the wherever you can give reviews, wherever you listen. It really helps me out. It really doesn't help me out. Actually, it makes me feel better about myself. So it really does help me out. Leave a 5-star, leave a nice review or comment so I can react to them and say hey. Follow me on my Instagram at king.notqueen. Email me at kingnotqueenpod. Again, it's kingnotqueenpod. Don't forget the pod at gmail.com. If you want to follow me on YouTube, where I'm planning to post like the behind the scenes of the first trailer episode sometime soon. It's under Nina King. It's a picture of me in the thing. You'll definitely recognize my voice, but whatever. Speaking of voices, corpse. I'll leave you there, corpse. But okay. And yeah. That's it for today. I missed the podcast. Miss you guys. Gonna go have a snack. Bye.